Welcome to step 5. This is the efficient recording process. Now, congratulations. You've done all the prep work and now it's time to actually record. This is a huge step. Now, let's go over a few things to increase the quality of your videos and to cut down on the number of reshoots because trust me, there's going to be some challenges. But if we do it right, there'll be few of them, right? So some might seem basic and some might not, but all of them will help you level up your videos, right? So step 1, clean your camera lens, right? It seems simple, but I can't tell you how many times I've watched videos online or even of people showing me that I'm like, dude, like you can tell there's a smudge on it, right? Our phones are with us all the time. And I don't know about you guys if you can see this on here, but I have oily, greasy skin just because I'm mostly Italian, right? So it just olive oil comes out of my pores, right? So I'm constantly, doing this or whatever. So wipe it off with a microfiber cloth if you have one, if you have glasses, or just even use your shirt. But anything just to wipe off that smudge off that's guaranteed to be there, right? Number 2, set up your tripod, your lighting, your etc. Right? You gathered all your items. Now set them up. Like it's time to see like are they set up in the correct way? Make sure everything's in place and that it looks as good as you thought it would be, right? Step 3, very often forgotten about. Turn on airplane mode or do not disturb mode or whatever you want to call your mode here. Phone calls will stop the recording process, right? So switch your phone so that no calls will come in because trust me, I've had many videos ruined by incoming calls because I forgot to do that. Is one small little simple step, but trust me, it really helps. We're real estate agents. We get calls all the time, so don't risk it, right? Number 4, actually do a test recording. Before you do your whole thing all the way through and whatever, do a test run for the video. Record about 10, 20 seconds just to watch it back, make sure the lighting and the sound are exactly what you want them to be. Because it's better to find out after only a few seconds than doing the entire thing and all of a sudden going back to edit it or going back, God forbid, to post it and you're like, holy crap, there was no audio, right? The whole thing. Here's a pro tip. If you're using a microphone that plugs into the lightning adapter, you have to unplug it in order to listen to the audio. If you do it and you play it and it doesn't do it, don't think that the microphone didn't work. It's just a way that the phone picks it up. It thinks it's like a headphone for the headphone jacks, but if it's just a regular microphone, it won't actually have any sound coming out of it. It's kind of annoying, but it's just what we got to deal with, right? Step 5. Record it for real, right? Now it's go time. You did all the prep work, you did all the testing, and now it's time to actually do it. Let yourself have fun with this part, right? Because it's easy to get frustrated or serious because there's all this pressure on yourself, but have fun with it, right? Understand that you will make mistakes. I don't care how much I've prepared for things, I always make mistakes, but the audience doesn't know what you're supposed to be saying. That's one of the things that I always try to kind of give myself comfort on, right? Use your script as a guide, but let yourself talk naturally. You'll say things slightly different because you're new to the script writing process. You're going to get it wrong. Learn about how you naturally sound, how you naturally say things, and just let yourself talk extemporaneously, right? It'll come across more natural. You won't come across as robotic, and really, you'll have more fun in the process, right? Here's a few pro tips for the recording process. Number 1, after you press start on the tripod or whatever, stand still for about 2 to 3 seconds just in case it's like, it's wobbling or in case you're moving into place because it's easier in the editing process to start from a standing still than to try to edit out you moving. Like it's pretty much impossible to do. So just stand for 2 to 3 seconds after you hit record just to get yourself into place, smile, do all that fun stuff, right? Look in the camera, not your picture, right? So my camera is right here. The little monitor for my camera is right here. Imagine if I did this whole series going like this. So anyway, how do you guys fit? You can't pay attention that much, right? But it's natural to want to look at yourself. So especially in the selfie camera portion of it, it's really hard not to do it, right? So you got to look at that little black spot on there, right? It gives you a weird look and you just kind of look cross-eyed a little bit. And don't forget to smile. You should be happy, right? You're talking to people, you're doing your thing, right? You're putting your personality out there. And again, after you finish, after you say the last word, pause and then hit the stop record. Because a lot of the time when you press record or stop, you have to look down as to where that button is. And if on the last word of the sentence you're looking down, you can't edit that out. And that's how you see a lot of these videos where people are ending with their eyes going down, is because they're looking for stop, almost like you have to take this deep breath, right? Anyway, something different. Here's a bonus pro tip for recording. For interior videos like listing walkthroughs or anything like that, use the camera on the 0.5x zoom setting. Now, this automatically is on any iPhone at a 12 or newer. It might be on the 11 Pro, but I'm not sure. But I know for sure the 12, the 11, and the 14 all have a 0.5 zoom setting. That allows you to get more of the interior. So if you can see, this is just right here in the break room here, that this is on the left-hand side is the 0.5 zoom, and on the right side is the 1x zoom, where if you were in the corner, you wouldn't be able to see the whole scope of that. So if you're doing interior listing walkthroughs or anything like that, use the 0.5x zoom. Just a quick pro tip in order to get more of a realistic look about the listing itself. So remember, the recording process can be stressful, but it does not have to be. The more you do, the more comfortable you will get, and the better you'll get, and the more comfortable you'll feel. There's no way around it. You can't just get confident by reading a book, How to Be Confident, or watching a course on how to be confident. The only way is by putting the reps in. It's natural to hate the way you look and sound on camera. We all have our own insecurities. I hate the way that I look and sound on camera, believe it or not. But if I put more thought into how I look and sound versus getting you the content, you would never have this material to learn from. And so just get over it, right? People love you for you. You sound the way that you sound, you look the way that you look. That's you. If you don't like it, I get it. None of us like how we look or sound on camera. It always sounds weird, but it's whatever. But people love you for you. Congratulations. The hard part is over. You did it, right? So a summary: clean your lens, set up the lighting and the tripod and the microphone ahead of time, turn on airplane mode so you don't get phone calls, record the test recording, record it for real, and then it's time for editing.